I was with somebody today talking to me about kids and divorce, and they were telling me about, these kids hate their dad, they really don't want to be near their father, and they're young children, and I said, look, that's a load of BS. I'm like, what? And I said, it's BS. No, you don't know the dad, he's a terrible dad. I said, no, that's bull. I said, there's not a child alive that doesn't want to be with their father or their mother. I said, that's the pain of the parent being projected onto the child, and she, this person arced up on me, they're getting pretty mad at me, and no, you don't understand how terrible he is. I said, no, you don't understand. I said, my sister had a lady in her church. She pastors a church here in Australia. So she had a lady in her church that the father was super abusive to the children, and the children, really the dad didn't deserve to see the children. The children still wanted to see their father. So I've been in this situation, I know this situation, and as much as these parents want to get on their high horse and claim that, oh no, he's such bad, he's so bad, she's so bad, that's an absolute lie from the pit of hell. And I want to tell you, if you're doing that with your child, it's a lack of character in you. And you've weaponized your children, you've put the children in the middle of what your dramas are, and she's, oh no, she never talks to the children about the problems. I said, oh, kids aren't stupid. Sounds like the adults are. I said, kids pick it up. They pick up the vibration of what the parent is. They see the intonations of, oh, that'll be right. That's your father for you. That's your mother for you. They see all that junk. I said, have I been perfect in that? No. But I see it. And I don't need another lecture from anybody about how you need to be careful with your kids. I said, no, I see it. Now, if I do something that's contrary to that, then I'm willfully choosing to do that, and shame on me. I said, but no child deserves to have the other partner, ex-partner, discussed in front of them, or discussed near them, or asked about them, or whatever. And I'm in the middle of that. I've seen that. And I can tell you now today, if you're given that story, it's you. Man up, woman up, and take responsibility for what you're doing, because you are poisoning your child against their parent. You are the one stopping a child seeing that parent. You are the one trashing that parent. Maybe they're just picking up the spirit of who you are, and the spirit of what you are, and the spirit of what you're doing. But let me tell you something, children are very perceptive. They are very perceptive to the spirit of what's going on. And I don't care who you are. Obviously, as people want to claim their high ground of, I never talk to my children about it. No, but your spirit does. And I said to this lady that was discussing it with me, I said, look, I understand something. We're all imperfect. We've all done it. I said, nobody comes out of this sort of thing on top. But I can tell you now, a child is a product of the parents. And if your children are doing that, it's the product of you. It's the product of what you've put into them. Oh, but you don't understand how terrible he is. And she said, this one said to me, what about your children? I got a 25-year-old that sees this. I said, yeah, but I wasn't in his life when he formed his opinion. I wasn't in his life. He came out, saw some of the wicked behaviour, like we've just talked about, saw some of the disgusting things that were coming, and changed and walked away. And so I can't be that. I love that parent. I want to be near that parent. But as long as they behave like they're behaving, I can't give my approval to that. That's different when your child's an adult. But still, the foundation that you lay in a child's life when they're young bears fruit. It bears fruit. And I'm watching as some of these children, as they get older, they're starting to see how they've been manipulated. They're starting to see how the mother or the father's been removed out of their life because of the disgusting behaviour of the other parent. I remember talking to one of my kids said to me, oh, we won there, didn't we? And I said, mate, you don't understand. This was never about losing or winning. This was about the fact that your sister doesn't get a dad in her life. This is about your sister not getting to know who it was because she's been weaponized. I said, but the other parents don't see that because it's all about winning. I'm going to win. I'm going to show him. I'm going to show her. If that's you, shame on you. Shame on you. You've done that to your own kids, and you've weaponized what your problems are. You've projected onto your children. Now, none of us are perfect in that. None of us are perfect. And this is what I was saying to this lady. I said, don't get on the high ground and try to claim perfection in this. I said, because you're not. And the other people are not. I said, but take responsibility for what you're doing. Own it. And do what you can to make sure there's healing and there's life in your child. Because I can tell you now, when your child gets older, You'll have hell to pay for it if you've played that game. They'll figure it out, especially when half the siblings have already jumped ship. When half the siblings have figured it out, the rest of them will figure it out, because siblings talk to siblings. So anyway, I wanted to put this out and just encourage you as parents to heal. To heal. Let the healing happen in you. And when the healing happens in you, let healing flow into your children. And I get it. Again, it's a transactional love. Well, I need to do better. No. How about we just let love be? How about we just let love happen? How about we just purge and flow and heal in ourselves? And when you're a whole individual, and when you're whole in your life, and when you're whole in who you are, it will flow into everything that you touch. And you might be hurt, you might have been run over, you might have some disgusting behaviour that's happened to you. Love. Love conquers all. Love heals all. Love those kids. Oh, but it's dangerous being with them. Well, that's different. If there's the danger there, as long as it's not you projecting your pain. So, love the kids. Let the kids love. Let the kids be with their parent. I've been at the other end of this. Parents that want to weaponize their children. I've got a child that they won't even allow him. She takes home a half-eaten packet of chips, and the mother takes it and hides it and won't let her have it, and then sends it back the next time. I've been at the other end of that. I've watched my child at the other end of that. You think that's acceptable behaviour? It's not. You can only talk about what you've earned the right to talk about, friend. So anyway, I'm a little bit worked up today because I'm listening to some of these other people talking about the children and trying to blame the other partner. Forget about it. You're doing it. You've projected it. You've created it because the children are a product of their parents. How about we get busy with healing ourselves so we can love and allowing our children to love? Because I tell you, you might not be related to your ex-partner, but your children always are. Your children always are. Alrighty? Hard word. Not what I usually talk about, but I just got a bit riled up today as I was listening to this person ditching on a man, saying, oh, you know, he's this, he's that. Maybe he is, but his children need to make that decision for themselves, not influenced by the other parent. God bless.